be bowling right there where the Knicks play, get K.
Has come down to this. This is it for all the marbles. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers getting set to take on the 4-time defending Eastern Conference champs, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
Going to launch beyond the arc, off the mark. Cavaliers with the basketball. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Schroeder. To Drummond. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Stuff.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Here comes the screen. Andre Drummond swats it. Schroeder. From the outside, no good. From the painted area, won't go down. He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And the Lakers with the rebound. On the shot clock. Here comes the screen. And he scores on the step back.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Love. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Can't connect. Caldwell Pope to Schroeder. And he throws it down. Andre Drummond with the slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. 4-3. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give it...
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Schroeder. Oh, emphatic slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Love. Swallowed up by Drummond. Here's Schroeder with it. 10-4 is the score. Scores from the post. Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Lakers at the controls right now. Nothing going here on that drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Five to shoot for Cleveland. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Over to the right side. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock to Drummond. You've got to get that one to go. For 3. No good. That's great defense. Schroeder with the basketball. His team up by 7. To Caldwell Pope. Off the mark. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense. No good, and no foul.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Schroeder. Screen coming. Schroeder. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Pulled in by Kevin Love. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Schroeder to Matthews. Here comes the screen. Schroeder fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. To Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton slams it down.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
To Schroeder. To Matthews. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Matthews. Nance. To Colin Sexton. Picked up. Here we go. Fires the three. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Here comes the screen. Matthews to Gasol. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Schroeder to Gasol. Trying to cash in. Gasol with a look that won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Love. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. And he drains it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lakers ball. To Matthews. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To Love. Screen coming. Beyond the arc for 3. That's how you defend. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
From the outside, no good. Los Angeles, they Schroeder to Nance. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here's Schroeder with it. Down 4. To Matthews. Gasol. To Schroeder. Gasol, 2-4 now.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Screen coming. Sexton. Shot clock winding down. Shot from in close, no good. Kuzma to Schroeder. Nice pass to set things up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Sexton to Clarkson. Screen coming. Clarkson. Count Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Schroeder. Throws it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Sexton. Here comes the screen. Sexton. No good. Defense catching a break there. Won't go. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Taurean Prince, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Schroeder with the basketball. Down 2. Goes to the left side. To Drummond. Cavs able to clear the rebound. Prince here against Morris. Lakers have it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Dennis Schroeder trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw try, off the mark. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Lakers at the controls right now. The jumper's off the mark. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip.
I got him. Here we go. Yep.
To Caldwell Pope.
Wait on it.
Can't connect from inside.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Schroeder. Drummond.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Cavs with 4 to shoot. Rebound Drummond. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Looking to make something happen to Drummond. And a throwdown.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Love. No good. Lakers ball. Caldwell Pope to Drummond. Working hard on the glass. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Love. Scores from the post.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Kevin Love sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Los Angeles, they have it. Schroeder to Drummond. No, I missed a short one there. To Love. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the refs, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Love. For 3. And knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. The big fella, Andre Drummond. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Won't go down. Count the basket inside.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Off the assist.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Schroeder. Nothing going here on that drive. For three. Oh, that's how it's done.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Driving right to the basket. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Has a look. And a putback slam. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers are locked in a tie after 2 quarters. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets. The Cavaliers don't have the advantage or the disadvantage after 1 half. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. Have a look at the leading scorers.
Game trap. Bench points.
This is a game where the bench guys deserve a bit of the spotlight. The thing is, you need a spotlight big enough for the reserves on both squads. This is a game that's been all about the depth in the depth chart.
Player of the half.
Andre Drummond earns the recognition because of the sheer number of dunks he threw down. One after another, he kept rattling the rim with his awesome slams. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He misses. Screen coming. To Schroeder. Down to 5 on the 24. To Drummond. Able to convert inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Cavs at the controls. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. For Cleveland. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Love. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Here's Schroeder with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Finishing inside the paint on that one. To Love. Fires the three. Drummond snares the rebound. Oh, he had it. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Lakers at the controls right now. Runner here. Won't go down. Another follow. Still no good. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Keith Morris at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. To Love. Tough make through traffic.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Schroeder. Here comes the screen. To Drummond. From the painted area, won't go down. Love. And he buries it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Schroeder. And stuffs it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Cavaliers with the basketball. From long range. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Trying to cash in, not going down for him this time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Goes to the right side. Love. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
To Drummond. Knocked loose. Cavaliers get possession. And the Lakers clear. Los Angeles has the basketball. To Kyle Kuzma. Takes stock of the floor. Kuzma. To Schroeder. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's no good. Can't connect. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Love.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Beyond the arc for three. Rebound Love. Lakers ball. Slam dunk.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Love. Kevin Love. He's 3 for 7. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Drummond. To Schroeder. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Sexton. Has a chance? Almost, but no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Caldwell Pope. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Cleveland has the basketball. Nance. Not that time. Caldwell Pope to Schroeder. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit.
Won't go. Another shot won't go either. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. To Colin Sexton. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Curling inside. From the outside, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
And that's next-level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Schroeder with the basketball. His team on top by 8. 4-3. It's no good. Shots not going down. Nothing going here on that drive. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. It's an 8-point lead. Nothing. Lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout as their coach wants to get a word here in this third quarter.